Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name is Rick, and this is my wife,
Emily.
and we are the husband and wife duo that resells on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and Amazon and all the other different places that we're starting to break into, but primarily eBay. So if it's your first time watching the channel, you'll know that we do a lot of shopping of like Amazon returns and liquidation and things like that. Well, today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we are going to unbox some brand new case pack Target merchandise that we bought from WholesaleNinjas.com. Now understand, we are not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by Wholesale Ninjas. We are not affiliated with Wholesale Ninjas. We are not being paid for this video. What we are doing is we are giving you our honest feedback on the box, showing you what we got, and hopefully throughout the series, because there's 10 total boxes, so we're going to probably do this in a couple of different videos. So throughout the series, hopefully not only show you what we got, maybe give you an idea of what we think it might sell for, potential profit, things like that. So that is kind of the plan for this video series. So stick around if you want to see what we got.
Just to recap a little bit, we did buy this pallet from WholesaleNinjas.com. It costed $750. We used our first time purchasing discount, which gave us a $75 deduction. And then we, of course, had paid the extra fee of $180 for them to break the pallet down into manageable boxes that could be delivered to our residential home. And that fee with Wholesale Ninjas is $180. So our total cost for this pallet is $855. And then what we're hoping to do as we open these boxes is take account of the number of items and then figure out what each item costs us, and then from there we can determine what our profit will be for the amount that we'll sell it. As you can see, some of these boxes today that we got came in, we only got 4 out of the 10. The rest are showing in transit, but it looks like they won't make it here today. So we got 2 very large boxes, and then we did get 1 smaller size box, and then this box here that has 2 items. But I did harass the FedEx delivery driver asking where my other 6 boxes were, and he politely said that he only had 4. So hopefully we'll see the rest come in the next day or so.
The whole harassing thing does not surprise me one bit. But to kind of add to it, these are case packed product. So in other words, if a toy comes to Target in a box of 4 items, we are going to get that in a case pack. So we will get 4 of the same thing. And Miss Sneaky Eye over here already saw this afternoon that this box right here in front of us is actually a box of 4 toys. We're going to find out exactly what it is here in a minute. We have our suspicions, but we're hopeful the suspicions might be right. So so that's kind of what the case pack thing means. It just means that if it came in a pack of 5, we got all 5. If it came in a pack of 2, we got all 2, so on and so forth.
Which is nice, because sometimes when you get items, and what we're probably going to find if you watch other YouTubers, is that a lot of times what's inside these boxes and they're case packed are small items. And so what we can do then is either we can list them in a multiple quantity, so we only have to do 1 listing, or we can group them and sell multiples, or we can even make bundles of different items and sell those as well, depending on what the value is on those items. So I think at this point we are going to go ahead and move these boxes around so we can start to open it and show you what you potentially could find in a box as well.
Phew. All right, just like that, we've got room on our table now to work. So we're going to let Emily take the first stab at these toys that she got a sneaky look at. So let's see exactly what's in this box.
Wasn't too sneaky.
No, it wasn't too sneaky.
I did jokingly say I would do what I did as a child on Christmas morning, but he wasn't too thrilled with that.
Shake all the boxes, unwrap, rewrap, things like that.
We do have a lot of packing tape.
So, we do indeed. And if we're missing a roll, I'll know where it went.
Alright,
what do we got here?
Not anything that I expected. So, what we have here is a case pack of 4 They are Terra by, I don't know this name, Batat. And they're dinosaurs. And there are 4 different styles. So now our process would be, as what he's doing over here, is to look them up, get an idea of what they're going for, to determine what we can sell these for.
This might not be too bad to lot up. Now there's nothing, no sold comps on this on eBay yet, but there are a few listed, and they're listed for somewhere in the $18 to $20, maybe $25 range each. So we'll see how that looks. I mean, you know, we could lot it up as a play set for more, or we could sell each one individually. So we'll do a lot more research on these, and maybe in subsequent videos here, we'll talk a little bit more about what we decided.
Yeah, and some of the other things we can do with them, we could list them as a multiple purchase quantity. I started doing that in some of our listings. List 1, if you buy more than 1, you get a discount on the quantity that you purchase. Seeing toys, I'm not overly concerned, like, how fast can we turn it? Because I look at it this way, is now's the time to get stuff for the holiday season. And dinosaurs don't go out of style. There's a lot of kids that like dinosaurs.
Who doesn't love? I love dinosaurs. Who doesn't love dinosaurs?
All right, now the next cheating box.
So now this was the other one that did not come in an overbox, right? So we were able to kind of see what it was. This is these are fairly exciting items. We already had an opportunity to look up the sold comps on these, but these are Honeywell ComfortTech 4DX heater, tower heaters, I guess you'd call them. Indoor heaters. They actually have some pretty good sold comps on eBay right now, to where they've sold for about $70. So we got 2 of them. There's potentially 140 of our $755. $855 that we spent on this pallet. There's 140 of it in 2 items. So not too bad. Kind of exciting there. That was a decent find, as well as those toys. She did the old 1, 2, 3 countdown. Sorry, it took me by surprise. Anyhow, what you see behind us, by the way, is our dining room, or stock room, or dining stock room. So that's our backdrop here today. So anyhow, let's get into the first big box. Now, these boxes, I think 8 of the 10, according to FedEx, weighed 45 pounds apiece. The Wholesale Ninjas did advertise that there could be between 400 and 600 items, I think is what I saw on the pallet. So if you do the math at 400 at the money we spent, we're seriously, literally only talking about $3 an item or so. Now this box has a lot of clothes in it. We are not clothes folks.
Yeah, but I see something that has potential.
But I also see something that has potential. But we are not clothes folks. But that's okay, because got a couple of very nice pair, 3 very nice pair of navy blue men's dress slacks. With a retail sticker on them of $44.99. $44.99 a pair. These are the Goodfellow and Company brand from Target. Emily's going to take a look right now and just see if she can find anything while we're talking about them. But again, 3 pair. Really nice pants, actually. So brand new, size 38-28. Kind of like me, short and round. But either way, so not too bad. 3 pair of those. We'll get those listed up on Poshmark or something like that, depending on what we find. Emily, go ahead.
And so as I check eBay and look to see what's out there. And I do see that there are a couple people advertising these, which likely tells me that there's other Wholesale Ninja boxes that probably have similar products in them. They've got them listed on here between $20 to $28. One's free shipping, one has added shipping. So they're coming in right about the $30 mark for them. And the way that I think that we look at it is when we buy stuff like this, it's out of season, but it's still brand new merchandise, and there's always somebody looking for it. But if you're giving some kind of discount, so they're probably starting out at that, I would say we'll do the same, and then I would expect worst cases we get half the retail value of what's tagged on those pants, because that's a good deal for, say, if you were buying them, to get half that price, it's $20-some. And for us, we probably make $10 to $12 out of them.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
All right. Let's see. The next item we have here is a purse. So we would definitely have to do some research on this. Again, we're not huge clothing. At this point, we have done a little bit, but not a ton. Retail value is $32.99. It does look like it's a nice bag, and it actually has, you know, I'm not very fashionable, but I would say this is a nice pattern. Like for summer. I think like this would be something nice that somebody would use, you know, if they were going to, I don't know, a beach wedding, something along
perhaps the
those
rainforest.
Rainforest.
I mean, but
perhaps they need to use it as a tool to get something out. But anyway, so this we would probably list somewhere, you know, probably, I don't know, 60% of what that value on that tag is, something along those lines.
But it's fairly light. Would ship nice and easy, probably first class, in a nice
one of
poly
our
bag.
nice poly bags. I pull it off the shelf, but I probably pull a lot of stuff with it.
Something like that. So $5 or $6 pretty much around the country probably to ship. So not too bad at all actually. And like Emily said, I do think, I don't know if it's fashionable because I'm obviously not fashionable, but it is something I think that people will like to print. So I think that's not too bad at all.
I'm not concerned about that.
Now, body pillow.
That might work on our bed.
This actually will come in handy. This may be a self-keeper. We try not to do that, folks. When we buy this stuff, we try our best not to get too excited and go, "Ooh, I want to keep that." But
it does have. We do. So we do a lot of bin shopping, and we do the same thing with this pillow. We may keep it. We may see if one of the boys want to use it, or it may get listed on, say, Marketplace, because it is quite large. We could probably get it to fit in a thing, but I don't. Something like this, to me, I mean, we'll check the price on it, but I don't know. I'm not thinking it's that much money.
If it proved to be worth selling.
I mean, would you want to really spend like $15 plus shipping to have this shipped to you?
On an open, not. When you can just go down to your Target and buy one probably, or Walmart even.
Yeah.
But still, kind of cool. It does actually match our colors, so I think it might work out well for us if we decide to go that route. All
right, so then we'll go ahead and get the next thing out.
Oh, of course, you're going to jump down and grab the big one, aren't you? I see how you are.
Actually, I'm going to take these. And I'll take a 3 for deal.
Nice.
So these are Sport by Skechers. And let's see. And this is one of the things I got excited about because they are Skechers. Which is pretty neat. They are cute.
Very cute.
Those are very cute.
Size 3 girls?
I believe these are girl shoes. Retail value is $29.99. So I definitely think we'll be able to make something decent profit on those. And there's 3 pair of them, and size 3, and size 3. So that's a very easy listing.
You know, it's a great brand name. Right?
Oh yeah,
everybody knows Skechers. I wear Skechers.
Those are super cute.
Great what they call colorway, which is a term that I've recently learned. So a great colorway. I mean, black and pink. Who doesn't love it? And you know, we're coming into the season for a nice pair of tennis shoes or sneakers or whatever you want to call them, based on your neck of the woods. So I think that's definitely a great find. And
so too.
you know, the thing to remember too is some of this stuff, or a lot of this stuff, actually is discontinued by Target. So, you know, if your daughter had a pair of those in a size 1 or a size 2 that she really loved those shoes and she's gone up, boom, we've got you at a size 3, right? So I think that kind of helps in the sales thought process as well. Now, this one's a little bit heavy. It is boxed but has a hole in the side, but that's okay because it does not appear to have hurt anything. It looks like it's bedding. It says queen size on.
Be careful.
Yeah, always kind of cut to the side here, folks.
We've gotten some other pallet boxes, and somebody had sliced right through, and it was a yoga mat, and so at that point it became, you know, no good for sale.
So you definitely, absolutely want to be careful how you wield your knife. But let's see. Yeah, that's. This is Threshold branded quilt. Actually, quite nice. Threshold branded quilt in a size queen. Emily's going to scan that barcode for me and just see what we've got. But the Threshold brand is one of their, I think, one of their better house brands.
Wow.
And I like the wows. The wows excite me when I hear wow.
So, was that, what does that say that it is? Does it say?
It's a fiber face quilt.
So depending, I mean, we definitely have to do. Okay, so threshold chalk chenille full queen.
Yep.
All right, so we've got some listed on here at $36. I got excited because I see some listed at $90. Now that's not sold comps. So of course you have to kind of look over the sold comps, and I see what looks to be maybe the same thing at $50.
Okay.
And that's just looking at eBay. That's not doing research. You know, there is the possibility of being able to go back and look and see if I can still see what Target had sold it for, so what the value was that Target had, and then like I mentioned before, kind of discounting it down.
Yeah, we don't, you know, we sell it for what it's worth. We don't necessarily cut prices. We don't, oh, I only paid $3 for this, so I'm only going to sell it for $20. That just brings the market down, in our opinion.
We go retail down versus cost up.
Cost up, right? Exactly. Very well.
And looking at exactly what the market is doing. What is it selling for? What are people looking to pay for this right now? Mm-hmm. So this box contains 6 more pairs of shoes. We might find out we like shoes and we get some Pallet shoes. You know. And they're Cat and Jack brand. They're all the same size.
All the same style.
They are all the same style. And they are boots, and they're very cute. They are not, in my opinion, ready for the season at this time. Mm-hmm. We may sell a couple pairs of these if we get them listed right away. Mm-hmm. And then we may end up sitting on some of these until next season. But that's okay. We're okay with that. The way that we do things and knowing that we were buying this, we knew that potentially, and we still might find it in some of the other boxes, that we might get Christmas items. And that's okay. We're just going to have to find somewhere to store them. Because if we don't list them, they're not going in this little, faux store we got going on here. And we'll hold on to them. But these are super cute. Unfortunately for me, they're all a size 2. I would have rather have gotten some in different sizes.
Grown-up sizes.
But that's okay. I mean, they are really cute.
They're super cute. And I see, I see some listed. I don't see any sold at this point, but I do see some listed on eBay right now at about $24 or so. So again, we've got 6 of them. Mm-hmm. If we decide to sell them on eBay, it's one single listing with a quantity of 6, so a super fast listing. And at $24 a piece, if we were able to get that at $24 a piece, I mean, it'd be an easy way to rack up some money.
And the other thing that, standing here thinking, it's funny because as we are just getting into this resale business, I mean, there's stories that we could tell you of things that we of things that we have done over time. But standing here, I just realized and thought about it, is that our listing doesn't really cost us anything to list it. Mm-hmm. So we get so many listings free, but even to list it, it's minimal. So we list these, you never know, a dance team. I mean, they may need them for a costume. So that listing will sit, and we will have them, we kind of like structure where we put stuff, things that we know aren't going to sell quickly. We kind of store them in a different section, so we have the things that we know we're turning quickly available to us. So we'll definitely put these on and list them. They may not all go right now. They may go later, but it doesn't hurt to get them on there.
Absolutely. 100%. So I think we've got one thing left in this box here, and magically it's another pair of shoes. Apparently we are in the children's shoe business. But these look like boys' shoes this time. They are a size 1. They are a all in motion brand, which I don't think I've ever seen, but again, we're not shopping boys' shoes here lately. But they are a very cute canvas style tennis shoe. Size 1, kind of a gray and black, or a gray and charcoal and blue colorway. They're actually really cute, kind of foam-soled canvas shoes. So only one pair. I don't know. We may find the rest of the case in one of the other boxes. But cute shoe. And again,
their
we'll give it
retail price is showing $29.99 at Target.
I mean, $30. So even if we find that the market will only stand $20, then that's what we'll do. But we're going to definitely...
Or even $15. I mean, it is what it is when it sells, but once we figure out what our, price point, our cost is. So that'll determine what we make.
Absolutely. So, I think for the first box, I'm definitely not
I'll be
disappointed.
honest, I'm not disappointed.
Not at all.
Tallied up and putting the box away, and it was 22 items. Kind of gave ourselves a rough estimate of what we think we would make after fees and shipping, not figuring in the cost. But we think we're about a quarter of the way to paying for the $855 that we paid for this pallet. So.
And there are 6 more boxes coming.
Yeah, we have 6 more boxes, which we think are probably going to be this size.
Yep.
6 more of these coming, and we're about to open this box too. So, hammer battery, give me some life. Oh boy, it looks like a repeat.
Wah, wah, wah.
So we already have one of these.
Now we have 2.
Now we have 2. I will say we did really quick look up sold comps, and there are some listed on eBay because we're debating whether we'd keep it or sell it. And so there's nothing sold, but there are some listed between $20 to $27. Shipping, no shipping, just depends on what they priced them at. So we'll see where we end up with that.
Yep.
All right, what else you got there?
More clothes.
More clothes.
You'd think for those that aren't clothes people like us that we would have thought about this, but
We
that's
did.
okay.
We knew it was coming.
So there's 6 pair of women's pants here, I believe, in a size 4. Retail price is $24.99, kind of in a drab olive green color.
They're capris.
Are they capris?
I
They are
think.
capris,
Yeah,
or
they look like
cuffed for
capris
whatever
cuffed.
reason.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they're women's pants. I don't really know if they're kids. I guess that'd be a tall 4.
I think so.
But so yeah, 6 pair of pants, retail price $24.99. Not too bad. So we had to take a break because the battery died on the camera, and of course I only have 1 battery. So in the meantime, the lovely Miss Emily decided she'd go and do some listing. While I got some stuff ready to ship, and I had to just tell her before we went on camera that she had tape guts, little pieces of tape and wrappers stuck to her shirt from her listing and doing all that stuff. So kind of a funny little laugh, and some of the dangers of what we do, is walking around with lint and tape and
broken nails, peeling nails.
Broken nails. I've got a couple even. But anyhow, let's finish this box out now that we've taken our couple of minute break here.
So we have got some shiny.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I thought they were going to be pants, but they're not. They're actually cute little jackets. They're lightweight. They have a hood, and I really think they're cute.
Very cute.
They're really cute. So those are really neat.
Yeah. Alright, so this one right here, just like we talked about earlier, it does say in the box, do not open with a sharp instrument. So I think we already know that this is something fabric-y, perhaps. So I'm going to go break the rules right here. I'm sorry, Target, that I'm breaking your box rules. But
don't regret it.
Hopefully I won't regret my decision to be a rebel.
Tell you based on the side of the box, it's a full queen,
It's a full queen.
An orange shade.
Looks to be another quilt, if I had to guess. Now this is a whole different brand though. This is Project 62 and Nate Berkus. Some of you folks might know who that is. I don't know if Nate Berkus is a designer of some sort or what. I know Target does sometimes partner up with designers and celebrities and things like that. So I don't know, but Emily's going to scan that and let us know what we got.
I'm going to scan it and say that we are anywhere from $39 to $42 plus shipping, and that is not sold comps. There's no sold. I suspect that these listings are from these boxes, probably just reaching out to all of the resellers.
Yeah.
So we'll see whether we list it here, Marketplace, or on one of the other sites.
Yeah.
Because definitely it is heavier.
Yeah.
And so we do know that I think shipping, they were listing it like $15, $16 with shipping.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
No.
I mean, if we listed it at, let's say that we went with the lowest one that's on there, $39, and we put $15 shipping on it, and we calculate that covers it. And let's say we don't sell it for the $39, we still only sell it for like $25. that's still decent based on some calculations we were doing on quantity and how much we think piece count's going to be. It's still a fairly good profit to make on that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, my turn.
Your turn.
I'm gonna take the box.
You're gonna take the box.
Take the box. Right.
I'm
So this box has a little bit of damage to it, but hopefully the product inside is not damaged. And
I see no warnings about sharp instruments, so I'm not very sharp to begin with, so we're good.
bad dad joke mode.
I know. It's, good Lord.
And we have got
imagine that.
more shoes, which I think based on the size of the box, you were suspecting that they were going to be shoes.
I had a feeling.
So these are, again, Cat and Jack. They are some boots.
Cute.
They are all size 3. Accu 88 Miller, it looks like. They're
68.
little black boots, it looks like, yeah. I'm assuming these are girls. I can't, you know, it's been so long since I worked at Target. I'm trying to remember the codes. But these may be, I don't know. I can't tell if they're boy or girl.
Right.
I don't know, they're very cute. I don't know what they have. Oh, let me see the tag. $24.99. So again, I don't know if this is something that's going to sell right now, but we will list them and see what we get for them.
There's a few listed right now on eBay for $15 to $18, which seems about right. Seems right, kind of in line.
Shipping or no shipping?
The 15 has $10 shipping, and then the $18.99 is free shipping.
Yeah.
$23.74 free shipping. So finally, the last thing, more clothes. Girls jeggings, I guess they are, size 14 slim. So I guess that's girls 14 slim.
Yeah. I don't think boys wear jeggings.
I didn't know 14 is also a woman's size.
No, these would be. I think these are children's.
Okay.
They're Cat and Jack.
They're Cat and Jack. So they're kids. The Cat and Jack leggings, size 14 slim. We have 2 boys. I have no clue. But anyhow, cute little jeggings. I mean, retail's $12.99. You know, like we mentioned earlier, this may open us up to selling on Poshmark or Mercari, which we haven't really dove into just yet. So.
And these are, I mean, so they're $12.99. I mean, I'm thinking maybe they're somewhere probably, I mean, I always think like worst case scenario half, so $6, maybe start them out somewhere in that $10 mark. I don't know like currently what they're on there for, like what people, if they've sold them. So we kind of look at that and see what they're doing. And this is just not going to scan at the moment, but based on the other items that we've seen, they're probably on there for the $12.99 with shipping, free shipping, a couple dollars off, that type of thing. And it depends on what your store is. Some stores have it when you're looking at eBay and they have slash prices. Things that I've been researching and learning is that those stores have markdowns, like automatic markdowns. Our store is not set up that way. Currently, we're not set up that way, so we kind of what the price is, it is, and then if we find it's not selling, we just go in and reduce the price. So based on what you know, we've seen on some of these other items, you know, they start out at a price, they slash it. We'll probably just start out at a price somewhere in that, I don't know, $10 neighborhood. It's not, this is definitely not one of the items that you've seen us open that we're going to see much profit. And that kind of goes into when we were doing some calculations off camera. Based on the number of items we've seen so far and knowing we still have 6 boxes that we are expecting to be in this size box and the number of pieces in the box, we had, I think we figured that we had in the other box 20 some items that we had in there, 24.
Yeah.
My stuff is upside down. And then in this, or no, I'm sorry,
18.
I think we had 16 in one box, and I think doing our math on here, we were up closer to, I think, 24. So based on the total number of items that we've seen, and kind of giving an estimate of how many numbers are going to be in the other box, I think we calculated out that it's costing us
about
$5 an item.
Yeah.
Now, the hope is in the next 4 boxes that we get, or 6 boxes that we get, that there's more items. Because the more items, the less our cost is going to be, which means that if these are only $2 and we're able to sell them for $10, we're going to make more profit on them.
We do appreciate the fact that you guys hopefully have hung out long enough to watch this video. If you have and you enjoyed what you saw, tell them what they got to do. They got to smash that like button. They got to hit subscribe. They got to click on that bell so you know when part 2 of this series comes up. Right? She's watched enough YouTube to know that that's what I was asking her to say.
I was thinking you were going in a different direction.
You got to smash the like button. I'm sorry. We won't go through that again. But really, YouTube friends, if you enjoyed what you saw, please do us a favor and do all those things I just mentioned. We're doing this for education. We're doing this to show you folks why we do it, how we do it, and hopefully that we make a little money on it and that it's worth doing. So,
because there's a lot of videos that are out there, and I notice that I pick up on little things that everybody does, because everybody's resale business is different, but there are different things that I pick up on everybody's business that helps us along the way. So maybe there's something we say or do that will be a aha light bulb moment for you to be like, oh, if I try that, maybe that would work for me.
Yep. So that's it. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We will have part 2 of this as soon as the rest of the boxes come in. I'm thinking with 6 more boxes, we probably got 2 more parts, and then maybe a review, and then maybe a review video.
And we do have a couple of boxes coming from somewhere else.
And then we've got some mystery electronics boxes and mystery general merchandise. So more my speed, you won't see the clothing disappointment on my face. You'll see the used headphone disappointment on my face. But anyhow, that's it, guys. We love you. Thanks so much for watching, and come back and see us on the next one.
Bye.